Hey fam, you ain't ready for this.
It's big money, big cars, big moves. It's muscle tone, brah, there ain't nothing to prove. The best breeds from the States to the Outback. Keep your eyes peeled, guaranteed you gon' learn that. Beanstalk, big boss on lock. If a canine was God, it would be this dog.
What's up everyone, welcome to episode 15. Today we are discussing business and stupidity. The reason I'm saying the word stupidity is because there's a lot of business transactions that are happening on the daily that are performed by people who do stupid things on the daily. And they wonder why their business does not add up to what it should add up. And it's most likely because of your behavior outside of business, on social media or in the show ring or with people in general, and how you conduct yourself. So we're going to discuss that today. So what am I doing today? Again, another car show, because I do live in Naples, supercar city, where I moved here. So this is what we're doing. And we're out all the cars again. The Aventador, the Black Series SLS, and the Maserati. When we bring the Maserati out, because we have a dog. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a dog. Matilda's with us today. So she's gonna enjoy the day and the sunshine, and she's going to get to socialize with other dogs, like this little one here, not sure what it is. You and I are going to sit down, have a coffee. Well, I'm gonna have a coffee, and I'm going to discuss business opportunities for you guys and how to conduct yourself properly to be able to get those business opportunities and open new doors for yourself. So it's St. Patrick's Day, so we have a green theme going on. I love this car. I don't care what you say. I love the color, I love the car, I love everything about it. My wife just doesn't like Vipers. She's bougie.
I need to get her somewhere settled down.
And I love that Bugatti. It's the most rare in this town. Well, obviously my Black Series is the only one here. That's the last. There used to be 3 though. It's this car here. Now this is more me. Porsche 918 Spider. And the perfect color. This is a dream right here. I should pick one up. I don't see why not. Alright, let's go talk business. Alright, let's talk business. So, issues that affects your business that you're not aware of. Alright, I get this question a lot. People come to me and they say, hey, how did you manage to grow your business and your empire? How did you manage to get people to send you hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars transactions and trust that they're going to get their product and trust to invest in you? How did you manage all of these years to stay on top? Okay, well, let's start with this. Let me point out a few things that I've noticed a lot of you do that we don't do, and that you will not see Dave Wilson doing, that you did not see Marcos Suarez doing, that you not see any of the big name breeders out there, and there's a few of them ever do. The ones that are actually successful, not just the ones that make a lot of noise on social media. Number 1, a bunch of you cry the blues day in and day out on social media. Oh, this dog game is this dog game was that, this used to be this and now it's not, and blah 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 blah. Guys, business has been better for us year after year. It has for the ABKC, it has for all real true breeders. That means it's not dead. It means your business is dead. Your business is dead because of you, not because the American bully community or the dog community is falling apart. No. It's growing and getting bigger and bigger every year. You're just not keeping up. And you're not keeping up most likely because you're crying the blues on social media. So if you're sitting there whining and crying, you look weak. You look like you're falling apart before you even start. So why would I buy from you? Why would I invest in someone who's constantly whining and crying on social media how tough this is? You do not make it look appealing for me to invest not only into you, but maybe even into the dog business. You make it look bad for everyone. So you're not only affecting yourself, you're affecting everyone that is in your little circle. So stop doing that. That's just bad for business, especially for yourself. So stop crying the blues on social media. That's number 1. Number 2, another social media issue. You have a problem with a client, you have a problem with a breeder, you have a problem with a registry, you have a problem with a partner, you have a problem with a veterinarian, you have a problem with a shipper. I don't care what it is. Deal with it man to man, woman to woman, or whatever it is, okay? Deal with it that way. Do not come on social media, do not whine, do not cry, and do not point fingers and complain about people so that you can get a bunch of people to come on your side and hate on them or talk about them or try to destroy them. If you're trying to destroy others, why would I invest in you? Why? I don't care what they've done. It could have been horrible. I don't give a crap what they've done. I guarantee you, worse has been done to me, Dave, and many others like us, and we've never once had to do that. We let them do their thing. We defend ourselves, we tell the truth when we're attacked or accused of things that are not true, and we move on. We never throw them under the bus. We never hate on them back. We never do these things. And the reason we don't do that is because strong characters don't need others to validate their right and wrongs. They don't need it. And a strong character is who people invest in. Okay, you like it or not, strong characters is what people want. Those are signs of leadership, signs of success, signs of power, and signs of someone who's going somewhere. And if I'm gonna invest in something and ride along with someone, I want to invest in someone who can lead me where I need to get. Not in someone who's backstabbing and betraying and trying to drown others and trying to get a bunch of people on his side to back him up to destroy someone else. That is a horrible, negative character that nobody with common sense and a right mind will invest in. So therefore, the people that have the kind of money that you're looking to invest in you, that you're asking me about, won't invest in you when they see that character on social media. So I can tell you that right now. This is one of your big failures. You're doing it yourself. You're your own worst enemy for doing that. All right? You're no different than any other haters who attack anyone else, which now brings us to number 3. Number 3, haters. Haters are the number one who cannot sell crap. You're constantly hating on others to make yourself feel better about yourself. Truth is, no matter how much you hate, your product's not getting any better. No matter how much bad you talk about someone else, you're still not making more sales. Why are you doing it? To make yourself feel better? To see how many people will agree with you so that you can be validated? Again, another problem. Validation. Social media validation. It is the most pathetic, weird, something I cannot understand for the life of me. What does it even mean to have social media valid? What does that do for you? What does that do? Does it put money in your pockets? Does it get you to feed your family? Go on a nice vacation with your wife? Does it get you to buy your children their first car or pay to their university or college? Does it educate you? What does it do? It does nothing. Nothing. All it does is affects your business. It affects your business and helps promote the person you're hating on. It's exactly what it does. You are, again, your worst enemy. Number 4. This is the most important one. Your word. The majority of you don't have a word. What is a man without his word? Absolutely nothing. It is absolutely nothing. You give up word to someone, you give your promise to someone, you make a deal with someone, you honor that deal until the end. Hold on guys, the car is driving by and it's very obnoxious. Anyhow, so you honor that deal till the end, no matter what. I'll give you guys a little story and example on honoring your word. When we sold Magoo, we had an offer for $250,000 more than what Mr. Non-Buy had offered. But I already had a $50,000 deposit from Mr. Buy, which sealed the deal that we had agreed on. And I had given him my word. Even though the gentleman who offered the $250,000 more begged and wheeled and dealed to make me break the deal with Non-Buy and sell him the dog, I refused to do it. I told him, no, a deal is a deal. I don't care about $250,000, even though at that particular time that was quite a bit of money for me. I don't care about $250,000. I care about my word. I care about my integrity, and I care about my reputation. So that means more to me. If I had broken my word to Mr. Buy and made that $250,000, I would be nowhere today. No one would invest in me because that made people trust me. Because that same gentleman saw the integrity in me and invested in me later on, and a lot more money. That same gentleman also spread the word of my integrity. So these things are very, very important. And sometimes some people don't spread the word. But you know that you did the right thing. And that is enough for you and for God's sake, to allow you to continue forward. So keep your word. That is super important, because when you don't, not only do you affect your business and affect yourself, you affect others as well, because now people are scared to invest into the American bully world because one idiot didn't keep his word or one person screwed somebody. So don't be the scum of this industry. Don't be really the worst part of this industry is people who steal from others and don't keep their word. So the last one. All right. I'm gonna be very cautious with my words. I know that I'm not always cautious and people hate on me for it. I always believe that if I say things as they are, it's out of love, because if I sugarcoat it, we get nowhere. I'm going to try to be both as much as I can. It's something I've been working on, by the way. Forgive me for my behaviors in the past where I'm a little too straightforward and a little rude. My wife says that I should be more cautious with my choices of word, and I'm going to try to do that right now. Guys, how you carry yourselves on day to day, that it's in a dog show, on social media, out and about with the family, out and about with the wife, out and about with friends, out and about at work, if you have another job, says a lot about who you are. Okay? The way you carry yourself, the way you do business, the way you talk to people, the way you introduce yourself, the kindness you have in your heart, the idea of letting others, being able to succeed or help others promote, giving back to society is what I call it, from the heart, without having anything to gain from it, also means a lot to people when it comes to investing in you. A lot of you are not doing that. I can think of a lot of people who are very much that person. Like, I'll give an example, like James Abba. What a wonderful man. I have never seen James Abba say anything negative about anyone, and every time I see him, he's in a wonderful mood, in a wonderful situation, and he's always complimenting people, and he's always there to help. Regime is another one, always loving and happy and smiley. Many others, you know. So and this means a lot to people. Now, I'm not saying that by any means that's the only way. I know that I come across sometimes harsh a little bit, but by all means, I'm always honest, and I'm always kind and willing to help, always. And I'm always welcoming to anyone who needs my help, even people who have hated on me and done me bad. My doors are always open to them, and the reason for it is because when you throw positive into the world, God gives positive back to you, okay? And that's extremely, extremely important. And I cannot emphasize on how much that affects your business on a daily basis. So, this concludes the business sense for today. Now, you can take my advice. I'm not here to tell anyone how to run their business and what to do in their life. Do whatever you want. But I give you advice. And this is how I succeeded, and how I know the people around me have succeeded, and it seems to be the formula to get where I am. Now, you take it or leave it, that's up to you guys, but I've given you my 2 cents on it, and that's about the end of it. So now, watch some videos of Matilda and some of the cars at the show, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Only God can create. Do not be egotistic enough to think that this is your own creation. Remember where it all came from, and remember where it's all going. Always keep your word, for your word is your bond. It is what makes you who you are. Do not be jealous. Do not be envious. Do not hate on others. Always remember to learn, to grow, and to be humble. Always conduct yourself with modesty, integrity, patience, and understanding. But most important of all, always remember to give back to society and to be generous, and never let them turn you into one of them. And be careful, your emotions can destroy you.